Hello friends, welcome back here. The director of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom suggests that Aquaman the 3rd may be set up in the DCEU's most recent film. After much anticipation, the teaser for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom has finally been made public. It teases a significant adventure in which Jason Momoa's Aquaman will square off against a furious Black Manta. Even if the film will signal the end of the DC Extended Universe, Momoa's Aquaman franchise is not necessarily doomed. At an Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom trailer screening event, director James Wan disclosed that the film's conclusion teases Momoa's hero's upcoming return in Aquaman 3. It is said by the filmmaker that the Jason Momoa story as Aquaman definitely has more places to go. Wan also affirms that the conclusion of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom's narrative does tee up something bigger. He said, "What I can speak to that is the Jason Momoa story as Aquaman definitely has more places to go. Where we go at the end of this movie, it does tee up something bigger, or not bigger, but it does tee up a direction for that story, and I don't want to speak to that just because it's the end of the movie." In an interview with EU, Wan also discussed the type of narrative Aquaman 3 should follow as it relates to Aquaman, Mera, Orm, and other characters, adding it should be growing these characters. He said, "What I like between this one and the first one is, you really do see the growth of Arthur. He starts off as this kind of wanderer, and in the second one he finally has more of a direction of what he wants to do with his life. If and when there is a third one, that's what it should be growing these characters, because I think we've set up certain things in a good place in the second movie that you can definitely draw upon in a third. I don't have any stories, but growing the characters is the biggest thing that I think the next Aquaman movie should be about. There are several conceivable outcomes for Aquaman 3's plotlines. There is a good likelihood that Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom will adapt a significant comic book scene because the video teases that Black Manta will hunt down Arthur Curry's family. Black Manta may kill Aquaman's kid in the film, much as he did in the comics, setting up Aquaman 3. Wan's claim that Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom's conclusion sets up something bigger for a potential sequel certainly matches Black Manta's murder of Aquaman's kid. Additionally, it supports the director's remarks that Aquaman 3 must continue growing the characters. It would be the ideal scenario to demonstrate how Momoa's hero may develop into an even better hero if he had to deal with such a significant loss and emerge from what would probably be a pretty dark place in his head. A potential Aquaman 3 would have to be published either under the new DC Universe or DC's Elseworlds label, which projects that are not canon to James Gunn's DCU would fall under, as Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is the final film in the DCEU. Given that Gunn has already hinted that Momoa will be a member of the DCU, Aquaman 3 could concentrate on defining Arthur Curry's place in this new reality and outlining any distinctions between the DCEU and DCU versions of Aquaman. In this sense, Momoa's franchise may get a new lease on life with Aquaman 3's narrative. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.